time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time to find out who will win the Ace Championship. Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. Rich, the final round is underway and our featured player is in the final pairing today.
Most definitely. He's out there. He's got an arm's length kind of do a little Heisman to the rest of the field at the moment. However, that can be a little uncomfortable to play with at times. We've seen leads like this go by the wayside pretty quickly in times gone by.
Let's go out to the first hole. As of now, it doesn't look like anyone will catch him in this final round. Let's pick up the action. That's a really nice shot. Second shot here at 1. Five feet remain.
This is for birdie.
Padding that lead. Wow, what a start.
Always a nice way to ease on into your round, birdieing the first.
Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Yeah, you miss those bunkers on the right-hand side and put yourself in good position down the fairway. Now you got a decision to make. Do I go for it or do I bail out to the left-hand side and give myself a really good opportunity to get it up and down? This green can be really difficult to find. It's got a lot of undulation to it and a lot of water. However, you get the second shot right, and all of a sudden that third shot becomes a lot easier, and birdies are easy to come by.
Now, wouldn't it be nice if this one went down? Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This putt goes downhill and breaks to the right.
Come on. This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. The putt goes in and that cushion is getting wider.
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
The tee shot at 3.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Five iron on the way. Target practice with these approach shots, just like that. A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow.
And not giving the field a chance to breathe whatsoever.
Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. And now teeing off on this par 4.
Par 4 measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
This one greenside in the rough. That nearly went in. This putt from 4 feet. Another birdie on the scorecard. That's 4 for the day.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Now on the tee of the 5th hole, the par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt. That is right down the sprinkler line.
Well, here's an unlikely player. A little bit of an underdog, you say?
Yes, but everybody on the PGA Tour can play. He's just an unknown quantity at the moment. I'm excited to watch.
Oh, tidy looking shot that. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Great birdie putt. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. The 6th is a par 4.
Yeah, bunkers on the right-hand side come into play with a 3-wood, water on the left with the driver. Second shot to a green that sits below you just a little bit. And that front left pin, ooh, that is a good one. Pretty good shot there.
Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be on the green.
Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Sitting at 25 under as we head to the next.
Out to the 7th hole.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Ooh, absolutely unleashed it.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
That's how you take on a par 5.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
A 13-footer here. Henny, how tricky is this one?
This is a big old left-to-righter.
That one comes up short. An opportunity to make birdie. Okay, on to the next. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. Over to number 8, it's a par 3.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
Not a bad result right there. We've got this putt at 11 feet. All gas, no brakes. And a 4-footer left. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play. And this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
This looks like a really strong tee shot. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
All right, we can work with that. Okay, we measured, it's 19 feet to the cup. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This putt is breaking right to left.
All right, this is tough, but makeable. This putt on the way, looking good. Getting better.
Oh, no!
Okay, that's a bogey, and the lead diminishes. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. Let's see what happens here on the 10th.
Par 4 straight away. A hole that is simple and difficult all in the same breath.
Okay, that'll play. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday, Rich.
Yes, and let's hope it's not a similar result as yesterday.
That's a great position to be in after that approach. How about this birdie putt? He makes that one for birdie, and that's just what the doctor ordered after a bogey on the previous hole. And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard.
Hole number 11 is a par 3.
The good thing about this hole is it's long in length, but it's got a massive green that doesn't have a lot of movement. What it does have is from left to right and a little bit from back to front. A generous green on a long par 3. Great design.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. And he's down there. You got a read?
From the get-go, this is a big left to right breaker.
This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
These par putts, they keep around going.
That's well holed. Holding steady in first place after that one. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting this one up from around 205 yards out. He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
And that one's on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. 19 feet to the cup. Good speed. You've got to like the look of this. Oh, that's a great looking putt. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
This shot is about 140 yards out. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
And an outside chance here.
He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The 14th is a par 4.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Attaboy, good shot. Lining up from around 160 yards. That wasn't full of courage, that shot. This putt is from a long distance. That's a nice putt. He'll take that. An opportunity to make a par here. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard.
Teeing off here on the 15th.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
That is a massive drive. That's a fantastic shot by our leader.
Simply amazing power on that tee shot.
And Rich, this is a similar spot to yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Still not putting.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
Needs this putt to save par. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Well, this should start out pretty straight and then head to the right as it gets towards the hole.
A putt from 9 feet.
This one's tracking.
A bogey on the scorecard. Time to turn it around on the next hole.
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
Out of 16, it's a par 3.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Wow, our leader's got it going today. Henny is greenside.
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. How did that not go in? Okay, this putt for par, trying to get out of here without any damage. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. A par 4 here.
Just take your tee shot, and if you want to, lay it up down the right-hand side. It's a pretty simple second shot. Big hitters might think about trying to take on the dogleg. No need, though. This green sits down below the second shot, down below the fairway, right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it, they buried a snowman. The base of a snowman, a big lump right in the middle of it. It's a fantastic feature.
Here's a look at the lie in the first cut.
It's going to be challenging to replicate the birdie from yesterday.
That's a tough one to swallow.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
Oh, almost had it. This one is 5 feet away.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. We've reached the final hole of the event with the lead. Can he close it out? That's a pretty good shot right there. Here's the second at 18. Our leader has done it again. This is what you dream about. One putt to win the tournament. John, give us a read on this putt.
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
Oh, I thought that was going down. No more messing around. It's time to go out there and get it. And there it is. He has just won his first PGA Tour event.
Show me the money. Rags to riches. He wins the big prize. Congratulations.
And Rich, that almost looked easy out there today.
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it.